Well, you spoke several times before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand.
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes. It's a slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, активные мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in four basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system. The demoralization process in the United States is basically completed already. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. The next stage is destabilization. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. And you can see it quite clearly that in some areas, in such sensitive areas as defense and economy, the influence of Marxist-Leninist ideas in the United States is absolutely fantastic. The next stage, of course, is crisis, and after crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, you have so-called the period of normalization. It may last indefinitely. Normalization is a cynical expression borrowed from Soviet propaganda. When the Soviet tanks moved into Czechoslovakia in '68, Comrade Brezhnev said, "Now the situation in brotherly Czechoslovakia is normalized." This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to bring the country to crisis, to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C. Unlike myself, you will have nowhere to defect to, unless you want to live in Antarctica with penguins. If people will fail to grasp the impending danger of socialist, communist, whatever, welfare state, big brother government, if people will fail to grasp the impending danger of that development, nothing ever can help United States. You may kiss goodbye to your freedom, including freedoms to homosexuals, to prison inmate. All this freedom will vanish, evaporating in 5 seconds, including your precious lives.